Hey folks, it's Queen Gina, and welcome back to my haven of rest. I am so happy for you all to join me today in my rest haven here, where I come to just relax and do the things that I want to do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be focusing on health, and we're going to be focusing on mental health, okay? So my topic today for us is going to be about how to accept ourselves, okay? It's a process, folks. It's a process that we have to go through without life. And hopefully, as we get older and go through our journey in life, things just get better and better. I feel totally better. I feel so much better than when I did when I was younger versus now. And I am wishing that for you. And if there is any way that I can help you get to that place faster, I'm all for it. So, how to accept yourself, how to love yourself, right? So, a lot of the times we look in the mirror, folks, and there's some things that we just can't accept about ourselves, whether it's our height, whether it's our skin complexion, whether it's a feature that we have, whether it's something about us that reminds us of someone else, whatever it may be, some things we have a hard time dealing with. Hopefully, I can bring about like a new spin or new perspective that maybe someone else hasn't talked about. And I'm bringing it to you kind of how I started to think, and it's helped me. So if you're liking this video so far and you're liking the vibes and how things are going and what we're talking about, take a moment to comment, subscribe, and click on that little notification bell so you all can see me bling through, okay? So the first thing on my list when it comes to accepting ourselves is being in the mindset that you are a unique individual and you are one of a kind. So the universe and the world needed one of you, okay? So, and no one else can fill the space except for you. So there has to be someone that looks like you. There has to be someone that talks like you. There has to be someone that fills the room with a certain ambience or a vibe. It has to be you, okay? That in itself should make you feel really special and feel really unique, no matter what anyone else may say, okay? So no matter what someone may say or what you may think someone is thinking about you, there has to be a you. Number 2 on my list is realizing also the way that you view yourself in the mirror, or the way you think that you sound to people, or just the way you think you come off is not necessarily what another person may see. You know, we have a certain standard of beauty in our minds, and what we see in the mirror or how we feel about ourselves doesn't necessarily agree with the picture that we have in our heads, but other people have a different picture in their head that's different than you, and that matches up with what they see. You can undervalue yourself and not think that you're all that, and another person can come along and just think that you're just a whole little box of chocolate. So we really have to take that into consideration, okay? We really have to think about what our standard of a great person is, what our standard of beauty is, okay? Especially when it comes to physical beauty. We really have to get a grip on that, folks. We really do. Like, everyone can't walk around here looking the same. I'm sorry. Number 3 that I have on my list is understanding the fact that you are part of history and you're going to be part of a legacy, okay? So you are a combination of people that were in the past in history, okay? And so you're coming along and you can be a better version of them now and create a better legacy. If someone could time travel and come to the future and see you, perhaps you would remind them of an aunt or who knows, a cousin or someone of that nature, okay? So you're part of history, Be proud of that, okay? You are a combination of your grandparents, you're a combination of your parents, your great grandparents, you're a combination of a lot of people, okay? So you're an ambassador, you are a representative, okay, of those people. And those people, you know, if they were about growth and about improvement and about making a better world, their hopes would be for you to continue what they started in making the world a better place. So you have to represent with your looks, y'all, because you look like them. You have to represent with how you're bringing it to the world. So it's almost like, I don't know, you're continuing the spirit. You're continuing who they were. Like, it never dies, okay? So just remember that. Remember, you are part of history and you are going to be a part of a great legacy. Number 4 on my list. Okay. So folks, there's always room for self-improvement. There is room for physical, spiritual, and mental improvement. When it comes to height, different things like that, okay, that may be hard or whatnot, but if it's something like, I don't know, an imperfection, or, you know, you feel like you need to lose weight or something of that nature, or gain weight, or you just need to look better, healthier, or things of that nature, you can change that. You can change that. You can, okay? When it comes to, you know, taking care of yourself and physical appearance, there's things out there to give you like a different look. If you're aspiring to be more put together, things of that nature, the reason there are people out here that specialize in these things, that make certain clothing, because they have you in mind, okay? They have you in mind, and they're making it for the people so that you can present your best self to the world, because you have work to do. Okay, there are self-improvement books, okay? There are a lot of spiritual books, spiritual leaders, things of that nature. So there's always room for self-improvement. There should never be a time where someone says, well, that's just who I am and I'm not going to change. Okay, well, if that's how it's going to be, guess what? A lot of the things that you don't want to keep attracting to yourself, you're going to keep attracting to yourself, because you're not willing to do the work and you're not willing to improve. Number 5, initiate self-care even though you may not want to, okay? Oh boy. When you're feeling in the dumps some days, struggle up and go take a shower, okay? Struggle up and get a special bar of soap, some body wash, something. Do something to make yourself feel special. Because you know what? We are emotional human beings. We're moody human beings, okay? But we have to have the victory over that. We can't let those things really control ourselves. I know sometimes we need a moment, but sometimes rest means self-care and doesn't necessarily mean bumming out all the time. So take the time to do self-care. I don't know, cut your toenails. Maybe that's what you need to do, okay? Any little thing can make you feel a lot better. They say you look good, you do good. I really do think there's something to that. Number 6 and last on my list today, and I think is the best one, to be honest with you, if you're having problems accepting who you are, accepting how you look and who you are as a person, okay, it's time. I believe I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God. It's time for you to pray to God, because He made you. He thinks that you're beautiful. He thinks that you're attractive. He sees beauty in you, okay? So it's time for you to be like, okay, God, what is it that you actually see in me? Like, what is it that you're trying to tell me? What is it you want me to do? Because what you're seeing, I'm not seeing, okay? You got to be real with them. You got to be frank with them, okay? what is it that other people see in me that, find me attractive? Because once we feel good about ourselves and we can accept ourselves, that exudes confidence, and people see that, okay? People see what radiates from the outside, okay? So once God can show you and you can see, he can open your eyes to who you are as a person and your beauty, ain't nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you then. So that concludes, you all, my 6 ways of how to accept yourself. I'm sure there's many more, but those are just some of the things that have helped me, and I hope that they help you. So if you're watching this during the day, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and perhaps you can practice some of these things that I've talked about. And if you're getting ready to go to bed tonight, have a good night rest, okay? And I will see you all next time. God bless.